Hi, Leo. Hi, my kings and my queens. Welcome back to Dream Tarot. I'm going to be doing a love reading for you. I hope that today has been treating you very well. I'm sorry that this is coming out late in the day. What can I say? Okay. All right, but this will be a love reading. And yeah, we're going to jump right in. I don't really have much to say except for how are you doing, my kings and queens, my Leos? All right, let's see. Give me some messages for Leo's love life. Anything significant to Leo's love life? Their romance, their what? What am I saying? Their lover, the person coming towards them. Can you tell me anything significant about Leo's love life? I'm a little absent brained or absent minded today because I'm hungry and I'm like waiting on Uber Eats to come. So I'm a little, on the edge. Okay. But we're going to work with it. Let's see. For Leo, what's going on with their love life? Anything significant? Give me some messages. Give me 3 cards for Leo. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have shadow work. Who had this? Was it Gemini or Virgo? I think Virgo had this one, but shadow work is here, okay? So ultimately, you could have done some deep digging in your life, period. Even outside of your romantic life, you could have just done a lot of deep digging, which has, in return, allowed for you to evolve, become a way better Leo. And, you could have done, if you did this while you were in a relationship, it's almost like maybe your partner has a lot of catching up to do, or vice versa, if you're a cross watcher. Okay. Or you're noticing that the dating pool, you are definitely a way more evolved person. So, you could be noticing that a lot of people that you're connecting with or that tend to come your way who hit on you or want to date you, they're just not really, they haven't learned certain lessons, and you could feel really like old. I'm feeling like you're feeling like old school or old soul vibes. You're like, wow, I don't know what this is, but it's like I'm way more evolved than certain people. Okay. So you have shadow work. It says examine your shadow self to understand the parts of you that are wounded and repressed. Interesting. Like, okay, like, for example, like if you are dating someone or someone's coming towards you, you can notice that the way that someone handles situations can be very premature. Like, they don't have a grown up way of handling situations. Maybe people that you could be attracting could be very emotionally immature. But I do feel like, everybody gets hurt, right? But it's all about how you evolve, how you heal. And I feel like you're taking your healing journey very seriously. And maybe your other half or the people that you're attracting really haven't learned how to do that or never really put themselves first in that position. You know how, like, when people get broken up with, or they do the breaking up, or it's just tower moment where there's a breakup or separation, and then they don't take time before they just jump right back into the dating pool. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like, you know, you've took your time, you've done the work, but have others who are trying to date Leo, have they done the same? Okay. All right. You have self love. Okay. So I definitely feel like in your past relationships, you could have dealt with people who could have been self absorbed, one sided, put themselves first, never really put your feelings into consideration. I do feel like you could have attracted a lover or dealt with someone who was all about themselves, and it didn't seem like they really cared for you. And you could have been giving this person your all. You were over accommodating for this person, but you weren't getting the same in return. So what happens when that happens? You kind of have to self-reflect and say, okay, why am I not also putting myself first? I'm mad at this person for not putting me first, but I'm not putting myself first by possibly going all out for them. So I do feel like a lot of you guys have been walking in your self love journey, and I think that's beautiful. It says, I spent so long outside of my body that I've forgotten how soft and strong she really was. Okay. Or he really was. She slash he welcomes me back with open arms and reminds me that I always have a home. All right. So that message is basically saying that love, real love, starts with you, with yourself, right? Okay. So I feel like you got that, Leo. We do have forgive. So, first of all, this could be predicting that maybe someone may be asking for your forgiveness. This could be also talking about if you held a grudge over people that did you dirty, you're ready to let that go and move forward. You don't want to hold on to those burdens anymore. Let go of any resentment or guilt that binds you from inner peace and growth. Okay. And last card we have here is the universe. Okay, so cycles are coming to a close for you. You have learned a lesson and you're not repeating it again. So thank you, God, right? Because that means progression. That means, any blockages that have been in your life because you couldn't learn a lesson, you kept revisiting the same situation, same person. Now, so many things are about to rain upon you because you're finally ready to close out cycles and level up, move forward. The universe, I am living in an infinite universe, and there is an infinite universe living in me. It's kind of like you reflect the energy that comes towards you, like sometimes we'll sit and we'll pity. I've done it before where it's like, oh, why is nothing good happening for me? Why am I not progressing? Why am I not, moving forward? Why am I feeling stagnant? But it's like you also play a big part in that. Not receiving a blessing or feeling stagnant. Sometimes it's the company that you keep. Okay. So, yes, I feel like you are finally ready to move forward and allow the universe to rain everything down upon you because you are putting yourself first. So, this will be an interesting reading. I'm predicting, right? So, let's see what comes out for you. All right, give me some cards for my Leos. What's going on with my Leos in love? Anything significant that needs to come out, allow it to. What's going on with my Leos in love? Let's see. Give me some cards. Ooh. Chariot, okay? Chariot is the overall energy. Chariot is all about moving on, moving forward. It's also about, if there was blockages, they're finally being released so that you could have forward movement, forward progression, blessings, success. Okay. So I do feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you've been feeling really stagnant, possibly in your love life, but also, sorry, I thought I heard someone's phone ringing. I think I'm losing it, guys. I don't know what's going on with me today. But yeah, you could have been feeling like there was a lack of progress in your love life. Some of you guys felt like you weren't meeting the one, you were getting all these duds, some of you guys could have felt held back from a relationship. And I feel like things are finally going to be looking up for you in your love life. And you will feel like, the restraints are off of you, the shackles are off of you. You will start to see just forward movement in all aspects of your life. Maybe a certain relationship was holding you back from your other blessings, like in your career, maybe even in friendships. You ever date someone and then it gets toxic, it bleeds over into your friendships or your family? So I don't know. I feel like things are going to start moving forward for you where you're not going to be feeling held back anymore. All right, so let's talk about the cards that came out for you, Leo. We do have the Knight of Wands. So someone is really ready. Someone is so ready. They're like, it's like this energy of like ants in my pants. Like I can't sit still. I'm ready to move forward. I can't sit still anymore. I can't wait on you anymore. It's kind of like when you text your friend that's like, hey, I'm coming, I'm almost there, but they're lying. They're not almost there. They barely even put their shoes on and left the house, but they're lying. And it's like and it's like it's selfishly they have you sitting and waiting on them, instead of just keeping it real and saying I ain't gonna be ready or I ain't coming, right? And it's like someone's like, okay, well, you get here when you get here, but I'm gonna leave on my own. I'm gonna, move forward on my own. I don't, I'm not really in the mood to wait for you. It's kind of like someone has a lack of, what's the word? Like, is I don't want to. It's not lack of respect, but it's almost like someone is like, taking your time for granted, or they don't have the same respect you have for your time. So you kind of have to make a decision to do something on your own, and you could feel like I'm ready to go right now, right? Like green light energy. I can't wait anymore. Knight of Wands. So this is how someone is feeling. Okay. Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, Five of Cups. Someone is so tired of being disappointed. Empty promises is what I'm getting with the Five of Cups, okay? It's like someone keeps promising and then failing. Someone's like a flaker. Someone is like, yeah, I'll be there, and they never show, or they're hella late. And I feel like, Leo, you're like, okay, I'm not gonna, I refuse to be disappointed again. And remember what I said, the universe is within you, but you are within the universe. So it's kind of like, okay, I know this person disappoints me, but am I allowing them to disappoint me? Am I just giving them all these blind chances and hoping that they will change? It's like someone keeps rewarding someone for bad behavior, and then they're wondering why someone doesn't change. It's like, they're to blame, but also who else is to blame, right? So it's all about accountability. And I feel like someone's taking accountability about their own role that they play, and they're ready for change. The will is moving, and I'm not waiting for anyone. What's the Knight of Wands? Yeah, the Two of Swords, okay? I feel like this has been a long time coming. Someone didn't want to make this decision. It could be scary, right? It can be scary, like to change. Change could be very scary, death card, or to end things, It's like, oh my goodness, it's scary sometimes, maybe to do things alone, or just even to say I'm done with something and actually mean it and stand on it, stand on business. It can be very scary. And I feel like someone was kind of postponing their own progress or even happiness by not making a clear decision. All right, we have the Fool. So someone's taking a whole new direction. Someone is deciding, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for a new energy. I'm ready to attract different energy. So someone's finally making this decision, and they're not waiting. It's kind of like it cannot be talked about. It's like almost saying like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and go. And then someone's like, hold on, wait. I'm almost there. I'm like 5 minutes. And it's like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I don't have time to wait. I'm going to go ahead and go. All right, bye. That's what it's giving. The Lovers in reverse, okay? The Lovers in reverse. This is showing that maybe someone that you held on a high pedestal, you guys are not really in alignment, At least not right now. Like something is just misaligned. Okay, the Queen of Swords. A lot of my feminines, you are starting to get really pissed with someone, or you're starting to get really cold or detached from someone because of this. You're starting to see someone's true colors, maybe. All right, Two of Wands, Seven of Swords as well. Like maybe, I don't know. I feel like someone's been choosing up on you. If you don't know what that means, that's like when you could be standing right in front of someone, but they're looking elsewhere, like you're not enough. Okay. It's like someone's not taking into account what's standing right before them. And so it's like not appreciating your energy. We have Temperance. So yeah, something could be very unbalanced. It's like, emotionally, I don't feel like we're on the same page. I feel like I've been giving way more emotionally to this relationship than you. Or you're not taking my feelings into account with Temperance. I just feel like it's not a good balance with someone. It's like, someone's not being fair. Someone's just been getting by not being fair to you. What's Temperance? Ace of Pentacles, okay? Also, this is about how much we give to relationships, how much we commit ourselves. And I feel like you could have been overcommitting, whoever's watching, Leo or crosswatcher, you could have been overcommitting and someone was just undercommitting, and they were just getting by. Someone doesn't like someone's communication skills. It's like you don't communicate that well, okay? There's something also about a bond, especially with the Lovers in reverse, like maybe the bond is also becoming strained. All right, Two of Pentacles about, prioritizing. Also planning. I feel like someone doesn't plan good, so they always disappoint. It's like, okay, if how should I explain that one? Yeah, Four of Swords. Someone is just disappoints someone because of their lack of planning. Someone is very like procrastinates to the last minute to do things. How do I explain this? It's like if I made a date with you, Leo, and no, sorry, you made a date with me because I'm the bad communicator. And you say to me like, okay, um 8 p.m. sharp, we're going out to dinner. And I just want you to show up because it's been a long time since we had a one-on-one date. And I really this means a lot to me, Dream. I really want you to show up. Like, let's just have a good time. We really need this to strengthen our connection. So please just be on time. And it's like, I'm just so inconsiderate with the Four of Swords that all day I may have other responsibilities to do, but I don't plan ahead. I don't plan my week accordingly. So I'm piling all my responsibilities on that day of our date. And then I'm waiting last minute to do those responsibilities on a day of our date, which then makes me like an hour late. And it's something that I do repetitively, right? Because the Four of Swords also gives me like habits, like bad habits. And it's like, okay, you really you don't see me as a priority, obviously, Dream, because first of all, I gave you a lot of time. I told you in the beginning of the week. And then on top of that, you put other things before our date that I told you was so detrimental for our connection. So someone's just feeling very disappointed because it's like someone's not giving enough here with the Page of Pentacles. They're giving very little and they're expecting to breeze by with that little that they're offering. And then it's sloppy. It's sloppy work or it's sloppy effort. Five of Pentacles, okay? So then because of that, so it's like, okay, then you may leave me out in the cold, right? You're not picking up your phone. I'm blowing you up. Even though I'm an hour late, I'm blowing you up. I'm thinking, oh my God, Leo really is not answering the phone. But it's like, I already left you out in the cold before you even had a chance to leave me out in the cold. So the way that you're treating me is the consequence of me making you feel like you weren't important. Like you didn't mean nothing to me, Four of Cups, okay? So there's this energy of someone being very nonchalant. Someone may even you may feel like someone hasn't been showing interest in this connection. So it's like, okay, if you don't really have interest in this connection, then what are we doing? I also feel like you may be retaliating, whoever's watching, Leo, crosswatcher, you could be retaliating by also showing disinterest. But it's like, what are two people who don't have interest in each other? Is that even a relationship anymore? What is that? That's like, like what are we doing at that point? What's the Four of Cups? What's the Four of Cups? Okay, Ten of Wands. I feel like someone's had it up to here with the Ten of Wands. They're like, listen, I don't know what else to do. If I address it, I might just go off. So I'm just going to ignore, out of sight, out of mind. And then I can have peace with this situation, with this person, with this with these new connections, whoever it may be. Let's see what else. Yep, the devil. Retaliation, okay? It's like karmic cycles. It's giving like it's becoming karmic because it's like we're doing things to hurt each other. We're not, it's almost like staying together, but really maybe we need to separate. Or maybe we just need to call it quits, but we're just kind of like sticking with it. It's like a guilty pleasure kind of thing. But it always has like the consequences after you indulge. Hmm. All right, let's go ahead and pull. I kind of want to pull this love oracle. I was going to pull this in the extended, but I'll pull it here too. Give me 2 cards for this, for Leo. All right, let's see. Ooh, yep. All right, we have here the butterfly. And I feel like this is what someone wants. They want that evolution that is the symbol of the butterfly, right? This talks about the relationship evolving to the next phase. This talks about healing the inner child, right? Because someone clearly needs some healing here, you know? It's kind of like equivalent to like when a couple could go through a really tough time, but only one person in the relationship goes to counseling and the other person just moves on. Okay. It's like, how is that going to work? How are we really going to resolve things if only one of us is doing the healing work? Right. And then it says growth. Someone is ready for growth. They're tired of the stagnancy. They're tired of not being put, like being valued. Okay. That's what I'm getting. And then we have the golden mirror. And this is what I was talking about when someone is being self absorbed, only thinking about themselves, being selfish in a relationship. Some of you guys could feel like you're dealing with a narcissist, right? This could be a one sided relationship. Someone could be love bombing, like, when they know that they've done wrong, they come in and try to love bomb you to make things right without really resolving the issue at hand. All right, I wanted to pull that because I knew it was going to touch base a little bit more. Let's get some tea leaf as well. All right, tell me about Leo's situation. Give me some cards that fit this situation for Leo. Anything, what? Hey, I'm so absent-minded today, guys. It's sickening. Give me something that relates to this situation, please. Thank you very much. All right, what do we have here for Leo? Okay, we have basket. And this one says recognition, reward for merit. Okay. So it's not that, there could be someone here who has been falling short and maybe they're doing little things here and there to make up for it. And they're wanting recognition, but they're wanting recognition for like the bare minimum. And I don't think this person gets it. You got to give more. When you F up, you got to give more. You got to go all out. I feel like someone doesn't understand, Leo, that you want them to go all out for you. Like you really want them to pull something new out their ass, like do something that is unheard of, unseen of, that you've never done before. Do something new. I feel like someone's trying to make up for something, doing something that they've done in the past. And it's like, I've already predicted this. Like, this is boring. There's nothing special about this. Okay, flowers, been there, done that. Like, come on, like try something different. Surprise me. Make me feel like you've actually researched. Make me feel like you care. Okay. What else do we have here? We have mountain. This one says major challenge to overcome. Okay. So just because you and this person could be going through this, or a new person's coming through that may not understand you, may not get your love languages yet, does not mean that it's a done deal. Okay. Oh God, you guys pulled hills and the mountains. Okay, that's crazy. Hills says obstacles to overcome. Wow. Yeah, this is something that can't be avoided, by the way. It's almost like the journey to the destination that you guys are trying to go to. You have to go over the mountain. You have to go over the hill. Someone is like, someone's like trying to find a different avenue, a different path to try to avoid what the elephant that's in the room. It's like, no, we have to handle this. So how are we going to dedicate time to handle this, right? This card says fair woman. Okay. Now this is interesting. I'm gonna give you two sides of this. Dealings are a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So that could be you, feminine Leos, feminine cross watchers, or fair woman, right? There could be a feminine here who is being fair and they want fairness. They want the same thing that they push out to come back to them. That's what they want. They want that justice energy. Could be a Libra for some of you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the last words. I will be doing extended, guys. We're going to go deeper into these love messages. We're going to see how this person currently feels about you. We're going to see what their next actions are going to be towards you and the outcome in this current energy. I'm also going to pull cards on your money situation, like what's going to be coming towards you in your money, your finances, career, business, whatever you do for your hustle. And then at the end of the extended, I'm going to pull two cards where we'll basically talk about positive things that are coming your way that you can get really excited about, and also something bad or negative that's trying to come towards you that you should avoid at all costs. So if you want to hear all of those good details, follow me to the link in the description box down below to the extended, and I would love to have you there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these last words. Last words for my Leos dealing with this situation. Last words for my Leos dealing with this situation, please. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm so dramatic. All right, last words for my Leos dealing with this situation. Okay, perfect. What do we have here? Vacation is in reverse. You and this person could be planning a trip, or maybe they're planning a trip for you, but I see it getting canceled because it's in reverse. But y'all let me know how that goes. Or maybe you're declining someone's invitation to go somewhere because you don't feel valued, okay? Or vice versa. All right, so we have hot shit, okay? Leo, you know that. You are the bee's knees. This person needs to act like it. Or cross-watcher, okay? Because I am getting cross-watcher energy here, so hello. What else do we have here? I miss you, okay? We have fall. So this is happening right now in the season. Let's see what else. You could be dealing with the Aries. You make me happy is here. Okay, I like to see that. Taurus, you can be dealing with the Taurus. All right, miserable without you is here as well. You could be dealing with a January Capricorn or Aquarius. Something significant could be happening this January coming up, or something could have happened 2023 January that passed, okay? Let's see. All right, too independent. This is interesting that this is coming out. This can be saying two things. Maybe the person that you're dealing with that you would want more from, they're not very like someone, they could have grew up single child, or they're just very independent where it's hard for them to kind of like pay attention to other people's needs. Or you're so independent that someone doesn't think that you need more because you're so independent. Some of you guys have a hard time asking for more. That's what I'm seeing. It's like you want more, but you also feel guilty asking because you've always been independent and you never really relied or asked for too much in your life. But don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Okay. All right, let's see. Blame game. Yeah. So you and this person could be going back and forth. You could be trying to talk about something that happened recently and someone's bringing up something from the past. Okay. That's never a good energy. Okay. That is never a good energy. We have I want a family with you. So ultimately, this person does see forever with you. They see long term. They see marriage. They see you guys, really just locking in. But there's some issues that need to be resolved before this can really be, basked in. Okay. Untouchable is here. Okay. So I feel like this could be your energy. You're highly protected at this time. Blessings are coming your way. If you've been feeling stagnant, good things are to come. This also can talk about someone who does things to people, like they throw rocks and hide their hands. Okay. Like literally throwing rocks, hiding their hands, and they think that they're untouchable. But let me tell you something, the universe don't miss, baby. Okay. Childhood trauma, okay? Someone could be feeling very like, I feel like, okay, Leo, you could have childhood trauma where you feel like even in your childhood, people never had your best interests. Your parents, your caregiver could have, um, prioritized other people, other things over you. I'm seeing like maybe someone who grew up in their caregiver, their parents, possibly put a relationship over them, okay, over them as a child. This could talk about your person may have some childhood trauma that in their adulthood, they don't realize that they're not really being or giving what's what's required in a loving relationship. Okay. So that's interesting. That's coming out. All right. And I also feel like if someone has childhood trauma that's unresolved, therapy, counseling, speaking it out, talking about it really helps. All right, we have I'm pregnant surprise. So congratulations if you are pregnant. Mary, okay. But also, if you are pregnant and you may feel like your partner is not, contributing more, you definitely need more support at this time. And you may feel like I'm not getting that. And that can be so hard. And so if you are going through that, I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's see what else is out here. We have You Make Me Sad. Okay, so we had You Make Me Happy, and then we have When You Make Me Sad, okay? And we have I Love Your Cooking. So someone could really love your cooking, Leo, or you really love someone else's cooking. Someone could be trying to make things up to you by maybe making you a meal. All right, we have 2 more cards. I know it's a lot. I wanted to pull a lot for you guys just to, get the message overall. We have Cold-Hearted. I definitely feel like if my feminines, you are coming out as very cold-hearted, but you are reacting to how you've been treated or how you feel, someone hasn't been showing up for you. And last but not least, we have I Don't Like Your Friends/Family. Scorpio did have this card, so you could be done with the Scorpio. But yes, someone could be really sick of someone's, surrounding people because they're not really helping the situation either. I also feel like someone has a friend or certain friends or certain family members that are very what's the word, guys? Listen, I'm so absent-minded today. Please forgive me, okay? These people it's like they support the bullshit. Excuse my language. It's like someone's friends or family support them doing the bare minimum. Like like, they kind of support someone not being accountable. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, Leo, my kings and my queens, we've come to the end. Please like the video. If I hit anything on the head for you, please comment down below. Let me know your situation. Also subscribe so you don't miss out on your next Leo reading coming out very soon, or any lives that I'll be doing. The weekend is coming up and we definitely going to go live. If you want to follow me down to the extended reading, the link is always in the description box down below. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, make sure you guys check out my website. I would love to read for you. With that being said, Leo, I want to send you my love, okay? And I will see you guys in the next one coming out very soon. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good night.